Et à venir, ici, vous recevrez Marc Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA 2K26 sur PS5. Alors, je suis en direct de mon équipe, je vais pouvoir continuer. NBA 2K26, c'est parti.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys, hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Josh Giddey, and it's Gonzalez in at the small forward. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Boy, Josh Giddey showing off that great vision right there.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, the long ball shooting of MP. He can make you pay from this area of the floor.
Giddey passes to Barry. Here's Gonzalez. Takes a three. Powell with a steal. Fires for three. Another three for Chicago.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Gonzalez. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Woodson from deep. Outside Giddey. The three. They grab their own miss. Barry gets another look. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Well, instant offense. Be shot ready on the catch, Josh Giddey. Yes, sir.
Outside Young. Launches it. He drops it from range. 6 points for him.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Giddey against MP. And Gonzalez gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Young can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Woodson, the pass to Giddey. Here's Barry. Powell covers. The offensive rebound. Back to Giddey. Fires the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, can carry your offense for long stretches.
Both teams will make substitutions. Back to MP. Pass to Duran. MP outside. From outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 6.
MP poised to attack, so as soon as he catches, he is shot ready.
Here's Woodson, guarded by Young. Woodson, no good. Chicago's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Pass to Hardy. Out left to the wing. Back to MP. Hardy, the pass to Duran. Now Powell. Outside Young, just 5 on the clock. Another 3 for Chicago.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Jones, and the dunk by Jones.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And stolen by Jones. Pass to Gonzalez. The 11-footer, and Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Knocks down the long J. He's got 12.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Woodson, and Young with the block.
Oh, not today, says MP. His timing on that block was really on point.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Powell. He's scoreless. Pass to Barry from the arc. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Chicago ahead. They lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. And for those of you deciding to change it up, and so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Woodson, so versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Here's Giddey, and the Nets miss again.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And for Brooklyn, they've got Jalen Johnson, and it's Woodson in its shooting guard. And here's MP from outside. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And for the Bulls, from deep, Giddey. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He contributed 42 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Allie, great info there. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from Brooklyn's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They have given him the green light to return. They need his presence on the court, even if he's not 100%. We'll see how he handles it. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Unfortunately, that's not the news fans were hoping for.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. And the guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Nets trail by 20. Outside Giddey. Pass to Young. Out to the wing. Here's Woodson. 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Woodson's got his second basket.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Barry pulls it in. The Nets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Johnson passes to Woodson. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Woodson's got 5 points now this quarter.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility. To keep a defense guessing.
MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. Torching the nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You know, right now for the Nets, the end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain the momentum. They're in rebuild territory, which ain't always pretty.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Bulls.
Well, you look at all the...
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Josh Giddey, and it's Woodson in at the shooting guard position. And that one's good. Giddey.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finishing the painted area. I can do that, too.
Young, the pass to Durant. Chicago passing it around. For 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Woodson. From deep, Giddey. To the left side wing. Let's go with a 3. They get it again. Here's Woodson. Driving in. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in. Woodson's got 9.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
From the elbow. That's good. From Powell on the assist by Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Good vision from MP with the ball. Now, he saw where the better opening was and delivered.
From deep, Giddey. Durant with a rebound. Bulls leading by 16. Outside Young to the paint. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Nets. Over to the wing. Pass to Woodson. The 3 ball. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough. So you try to build it. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Chicago making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Pass to Barry. Back to Johnson. Here's Woodson. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
MP outside. Now Duran. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 33.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Jones sets a screen. Inside. Oh, deflected. Curran with a steal. Young, the pass to Powell. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Nets trail by 20. Here's Woodson. Gonzalez passes to Johnson. Here's Gonzalez. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Gonzalez has got 11 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's riding it. Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Yep, count it.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Bulls leading by 18. Back to MP to the right side. 4-3. Barry pulls it in. Barry's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Woodson, the pass to Jones. 19 seconds left in the third quarter.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Back to MP. Pass to Hardy. Now here's MP. There's the 3. Counted from distance. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Bulls out in front, delivering the blowout. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Making a switch here. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Bulls. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Powell, Tatum out there with Durham. And it's Young. Get the season winding down, GA. What's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Following the three-pointer by MP. Over in the corner, Bender. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with New Orleans head coach. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the three-pointer by MP. Bender with the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Powell. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Fear. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's MP. He's got 9. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
Pass to Bender for the 3. Chicago grabs the miss, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And when you don't play that often, it can be hard to read an opponent. Sometimes that's the great equalizer.
And so here's New Orleans. Following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Tyson. And Fears has it in the corner. They get it again. Another shot. It's tipped. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Young. Now here's Tatum. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Duran.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. MP really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Traore's checked in for the Bull. And stolen by Tatum. To the paint. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still...
Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. It's good from long range. MP's got 15 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pelicans trail by 13. Here is Curson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Fires, high post, rebounded by Hardy.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Young, no good. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Nets.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
They move the ball well, and let's face it, they've got plenty of pure shooters on that roster.
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. The Bulls leading by 14. They've got Fears. Also Bender out there. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. A nice shot by Young.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Brooklyn put on a show. He had 39 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Pass to Powell. MP outside. And here's Tatum for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Tatum's got 5 now.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Bender. Here's the screen. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Fears. Off target from outside.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Chalk up 2 there. Hardy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And that one, good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And it's Hardy with the jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Here's Fears, defended by Young. Pass to Bender, Latre, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, and he converts the layup. He's got 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Bender. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense. And right now, thank you for being with us.
right, as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got Duren. Young is out there with Powell. Then it's Tatum. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Young, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
So the wing on the left. And here's Bender. He's got 5, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind. Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Now here's Bender, guarded by Powell, and it's blocked.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's MP, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, that's the tenacity you have to have inside. MP knew it would be physical.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Spears, defended by Young. 4 on the clock. Will it go? And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Powell kicks to Young. Tatum passes to MP. And the Bulls with another miss. The Pelicans have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Pass to Bender. And he gets the bucket. Bender's got 7 points.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Young finds Tatum beyond the arc. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Bender.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Charity stripe shot. And that one comes up a bit short. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Just an incredible night for MP. They have thrown multiple defenses at him, but he just keeps finding ways to score.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Ostrowski lays it up off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to MP. And here is Duren. Back to MP. No good on the 3. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Best. Now Bender. 7 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Young for 3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Tyson. New Orleans moving it around. Nailed from three-point land. And that's 10 points for Jeremiah Fears. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Fears with it. MP has been leading the charge for Chicago. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because
He's checked in for the Bulls. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Pass to Tyson. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come.
J'ai un nouveau coach.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Well, Greg, I, for one, am excited to see this game. We've got Chris Paul and Bob McAdoo out there on the same side.
And these guys, both superstars with the Clippers franchise. Now, McAdoo played for him when the team was still in Buffalo and in that Eastern Conference, but all the records are in the same file in the history book.
There you go. You're right. See, fans, you tune into a broadcast, and you may even catch a history lesson from my good friend, the great Greg Anthony.
I do my best to educate the fans.
Grant, a three-pointer off the mark. And here's Las Vegas. Pass to Vandersloot. Three-pointer, Lowry sinks the triple.
Well, he's been doing it for such a long time. The defense has to play Lowry tougher from three.
Leonard kicks to McAdoo. Takes it inside.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Vandersloot. And here's Johnson outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
No good with the wing jumper. And here's Las Vegas. Outside Wilson. Bosch passes to Johnson. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, showing off her range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
Outside Leonard. Paul with the screen for Leonard. Pass to McAdoo. Here is Brand from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Johnson just hanging out in the corner, waited patiently there for the triple.
Stan, Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh. Look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
A shot by Wilson, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2.
And look at the focus on this drive from Brand. He won't stop. He won't be denied.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So both teams making some changes here. Johnson kicks to Bosch. Lets it go with a 3. Las Vegas again missing. Young against Free. Down low. Stolen by Wilson. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Young with no one around. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Free passes to Brand. Johnson with the rebound. Las Vegas leading by 3. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Manning. And here's Leonard from 3. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Johnson kicks to Bosch. Pass to Young. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Right side Bosch. Joe Johnson on the wing. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
Free against Young. Manning the pass to McAdoo. Off the run. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Young finds Bosch, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Young against Free. Lets a floater go. It's up, and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Outside Wilson. Johnson in the corner. Young from outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Las Vegas, holding on to an 8-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Las Vegas.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Yeah, playing off ball. We've seen more of this over the latter part of Paul's career.
Pass to Vandersloot from deep. Johnson in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Young's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Lowry, it's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Absorbs the bump to get the finish. Lowry determined there inside.
Jordan, the pass to Free. Outside, George. Off target from 3-point range. Las Vegas leading by 6. Lowry kicks to Cunningham. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Drills the 3-pointer. Johnson's got a pair of triples in the second out for Las Vegas.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
And Ball puts up a deep 3. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Las Vegas. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Cunningham on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Free against Cunningham. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. It's tipped. Jordan with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. 17-foot shot on the way. Good. He hits the jump shot. George has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Lowry, good. Lowry's got the lead up to 9 now for Las Vegas.
You gotta love the fearless attitude of Lowry. Nice job getting inside and executing.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Cunningham. Still yet to score. The shot by Vandersloot, no good. Free against Lowry. Free passes to Paul. They set the pick to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Free can't get it to go. Las Vegas leading by 7. Lowry for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Lowry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, the rare off-ball make from Lowry. We're used to him dictating the offense.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Takes the 3. Good on the triple. George has got 7.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Wilson. Las Vegas with a new shot clock. 3-pointer. The shot by Vandersloot, no good. And George kicks to Brand. And the wide open shot from Paul. Drills it from outside. He's got 6.
Nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
Rebounded by Brand. Los Angeles trails by 4. 24 seconds left in the first half. Pass to George. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Las Vegas. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Vandersloot. Wilson the pass to Johnson. Three-pointer, Lowry. No good there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Las Vegas ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And here's Leonard following Kyle Lowry's 3. And Leonard has it in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game, because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
An emphatic LU jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Lowry for 3. Paul grabs the board. Los Angeles trails by 7. Leonard looking around. Pass to McAdoo. And here's Leonard. Puts up a 3. That one no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Lowry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He takes it in. Wilson the pass to Bosch. From deep, Johnson. The Clippers grab the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything he wanted defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's George. It's rebounded by Bosch. Bosch has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Vandersloot. Good, it's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got his 4th assist in this one.
I mean, you can't be more ready to fire off your shot than she was. That is believing in yourself.
Now here is Brand. He has 7. Here's Paul, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And Las Vegas making a change here.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
With the shot. The shot by Wilson, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. 6-point game. Drains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
No surprise there from Paul. He's been doing that for 2 decades.
And here's Las Vegas. They've led by as much as 10. Young for 3.
Go.
Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Lowry passes to Bosch. Misses the baby hook.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough
down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
And it's George missing. To the inside, Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And look, with Jalen Johnson, the talent's always been there, the versatility. But what he's really worked on is the consistency with his shooting and taking care of the ball. Now, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Las Vegas again missing. Here now the Clippers. Ball outside. Makes it off the glass.
Another thing that hasn't fled Paul, his handles.
Here's Johnson. Whoa!
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. Kicks it out to Leonard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Back to Lowry. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, the rare off-ball make from Lowry. We're used to him dictating the offense.
And a deep 3 from George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The assertive approach paying dividends there. Shot ready on the catch and made it look easy.
Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Out left to the wing. Pass to Vandersloot. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. And Lowry has it in the corner. Cans it from downtown.
Well, he's been doing it for such a long time. The defense has to play Lowry tougher from 3.
Outside, George. Back to Paul. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Nobody near Leonard. Sinks the...
Here we go.
So the Clippers win the tip. So the Clippers win the tip. Lowry against George. Over Lowry. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Johnson, the pass to Wilson. Lowry from outside. Elton Brand grabs the board. Pass to Paul. Now George. Over Johnson. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Lowry against George. Johnson dishes to Lowry. Here's Vandersloot. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And the defense has to be better prepared. You got to be right up on her as the pass is coming her way.
Outside, George. George missing again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wilson played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Okay, if you're going to operate inside, you're going to deal with physical defense, and it doesn't bother her at all.
And again, no good by the Clippers. That one. Not going to go. Great D that time from Brand. Here's Leonard. Out to Brand. The three. Buries it from three-point range.
How about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
Pass to Vandersloot. And here's Johnson outside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
That's an assertive play by Johnson. He was really looking to answer that last one.
Outside Leonard. No good with the triple. Here's Johnson. To the right side. Here's Wilson. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Just working off the ball. She stays ready to catch and fire.
George way outside. That three off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Leonard the bounce pass. And they get it. And there's Elton Brand. And the assist from Leonard. Brand's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Las Vegas making a change here. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Johnson finds Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Bosch. Now Young. Johnson for three. Rebounded by McAdoo.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Pass to Johnson. Young from outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, you know this is coming with Young on the court. He's always looking for his next three.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Now Brand after the missed three from Trae Young. Free passes to Manning. Pocket six. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Taking what the defense gives him and showing how effective his jumper can be.
Johnson kicks to Young. Again, Young missing. Los Angeles trails by 6. McAdoo inside, defended by Young. Count it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the wing right side. Pass to Johnson. Johnson dishes to Johnson. Lets the three fly. Again, Young missing. To the middle. Here's McAdoo. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Las Vegas ahead, up by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Cunningham outside. Johnson finds Cunningham. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Drills it from outside. Vandersloot's got the lead up to 10 now for Las. Vegas.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
Here's World B free. Jordan down low. West is there. And Jordan gets it to go.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Johnson, the pass to Cunningham. This one for three. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Paul. Nothing on the board. Pass to Manning. Here's World B free. And again, the Clippers good for two.
Well, their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Vandersloot. Lowry for three. Jordan with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
Cunningham for three.
Come on.
Pass to Vandersloot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. Fires from deep. No good from Brand. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Johnson. There's the three. And Paul pulls it down.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's George. Here's Free. 3 on the clock. 18 feet out. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. West kicks to Cunningham. Here's Vandersloot. Los Angeles trails by 7. Back to Brand. And there's the drive.
And look at the focus on this drive from Brand. He won't stop. He won't be denied.
And here's Las Vegas. Here's West. And the dunk by Mark West.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
Here's Free. He has 5. And the dunk by Jordan.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Vandersloot. From deep, Johnson. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Johnson's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And here's George. He's guarded by Johnson. And taken away by Johnson. Now here's West. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. West has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
Here's Brand driving the lane.
Well, that's excellent defense by Johnson. Able to protect the rim without foul.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
27 seconds left here in the second. 5 on the clock. Here's George. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. George has got his first points of the game.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And getting physical inside and getting to the line. That's the attitude they want him to have.
And he's good on the second.
While Johnson is a talented scorer, what I like about him is that he doesn't need plays called for him in order to make an impact. He can score naturally in the flow of the offense.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off.
in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And that does it for the first half of play. Las Vegas leads by 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
They're thinking about the shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Las Vegas leading by 9. Wilson the pass to Lowry. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Johnson. Lowry from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Brand's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Lowry, and the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Johnson dishes to Lowry. Out to the right wing. Johnson outside. No good from outside. Los Angeles trails by 9. Ball outside. To the paint. Here's Brand. And then Brand with the tongue.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line.
Johnson, good.
Great job to get to the corner and make himself available for the 3.
Ball right side. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Vandersloot. 3-pointer. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got 3 assists now in this one.
And she's cooking with grease. You love seeing players like her command the ball and take over like this.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. McAdoo.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo. Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Pass to Vandersloot. The 3 from Johnson. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 11-point game. Misses the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And here's Bosch. Lowry kicks to Johnson. Hits the 3-point bomb. Johnson's got the lead up to 14 now for Las Vegas.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Johnson's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Paul looking around. Brand up top, 20 feet out. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Brand's got 4 points this quarter.
When it comes to orchestrating an offense, Chris Paul is one of the best to ever do it.
Outside Wilson, pass to Vandersloot. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
She cashes in off the pass, catching and connecting with the J.
George passes to Leonard.
Hey, come around.
Outside, George. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. George has got 5 now.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Las Vegas leading by 14. Left side, Bosch. Pass to Johnson. Here's Vandersloot, defended by Paul. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist from Young.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. From outside, off the mark. And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Wilson. Los Angeles trails by 16. Paul passes to Leonard. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Back to Bosch. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Bosch. Here's Vandersloot. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Las Vegas in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. George is out there with Free. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Brand, and it's Manning in at the small forward. Wow. His shot is good.
Well, he's been doing it for such a long time. The defense has to play Lowry tougher from 3.
Free passes to Manning. Into the lane. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
Las Vegas leading by 17. And Young, here we go. And the shot is good.
Well, he may not be the biggest guy, but Young plays like one. He goes right at the defense there.
The 3 from George. The shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
West dishes to Young. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Jordan. And here's Los Angeles, trailing by 19. And good that time.
And fantastic work from Brand. You see how polished and comfortable he is inside.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Brand. Pass to Young from downtown. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And George, here we go.
And that's how to attack the paint. Don't settle for the jump shot if you can get to the rim.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Here's George. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Fires from the line. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Brand against Lowry. Pass to Paul. At the elbow, it's Brand. Here's McAdoo. It's stolen by Johnson. Wilson left side. Again, Las Vegas scores.
Well, you have to get out to her a little quicker. She's got fast hands and a very quick release.
Outside Leonard. Here's Brand. His 3-pointers off the mark. Las Vegas leading by 19 points. Here's Lowry. Johnson outside. Outside Wilson. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, look, you improve your ability to make shots when you step into them with confidence. She just showed that.
And the Clippers call time here. There's 1:59 left to play in the final quarter. And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Jalen Johnson.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Harper. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Bosch has got 7 rebounds in the game. Johnson kicks to Lowry. Johnson, the pass to Bosch. Here's Vandersloot. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game.
No problem with that one. She gets to her spot in the corner and knocks it down.
Maggette outside. Wide open look. And the jumper is on the mark.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Lowry, good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Pass to Nixon. Right wing. Launches a 3. The rebound by Johnson. Now here is Lowry. He's covered closely. Wilson. Johnson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know Johnson is a high-level athlete and has great control through contact.
32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Leonard sets a screen for George. Offline with his 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now here's Paul. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a Here we are late in the year. RJ, what's this time of the schedule feel like for a player?
Everybody's a little banged up. That's just part of it. You're going to be at about 75% of your strength right now, but that's what makes it fun. Can you push yourself further than the next guy?
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Jalen Duren is out there with Tatum, and it's Young. Then there's Powell.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8". Great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Back to Young. Fires the three. In the corner, Powell with it. From past the arc. They get the rebound. Over to the left wing. Takes a three. Another miss by MP. And so Fisher will bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. Out to the wing. Here's Chapman. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Chapman's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
And here's Cunningham. Last game we saw him score 32. To the inside. Boys up, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Powell outside. Young finds Duren. Back to MP. Another miss by MP.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Camp.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
And that one's good from Fisher.
Great ball movement there.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jones checked in for the Pistons. Johnson comes in for Fisher. Chicago making a switch here. MP outside. To end the run. Hits it from three-point range.
Just a boom play there with MP, putting on that finishing touch.
Cunningham passes to Johnson. Oh, good on the triple. And so, MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Over to the wing. Duren the pass to Young. And here is Powell. A 3-ball. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Johnson the pass to Chapman. Down low. Cunningham. It's blocked. To the wing on the left. Here's Sorey. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressive.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got MP. He's out there with Traore. Powell is out there with Jason Tatum.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He ended up with 37 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. For Detroit, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. There's the pick. Jones for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Young, and taken away by Johnson. Screen by Fisher. Inside. And the dunk by Fisher.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. MP showing the range.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Jones sets the pick for Fisher. Just 5 to shoot. The jump hook. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well-timed pass by MP, and that's how you drop a dime.
Pistons trail by 12. Johnson right side. Unloads from 13. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Fisher. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Fisher. Pass to Chapman. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line.
Hey there and welcome. It's getting hot in here, and the postseason hunt is getting even hotter. Never a better time for a...
Well, right now for Chicago, they're holding on to that top spot, man. They're consistent and could easily...
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Pistons.
They need to get after it.
And that is a wrap.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And for Chicago, Jason Tatum is out there with Jalen Duren. Then there's Powell, and it's Young. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve in the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 21 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Fisher, out left to the wing. Here's Chapman, guarded by Powell. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin?
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Fires for 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Young's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Chapman. 9 points in the game so far. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's MP. 27 points for him. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's the 3. From deep. Detroit with the rebound. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Pass to Chapman. 6 to shoot. Here's to Roman. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 10.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Durant. And it's Fisher with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Chapman. A shot off that time. Bulls leading by 13. Pass to MP. Now here's Tatum. Back to MP. Releases. The Bulls with another miss. Detroit's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. To the paint. Here's to Roman. That's in. Coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. Number 1, the Bulls.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month. Challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Off target with the jump hook.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Poked away. It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Jones. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Cunningham. Good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now Young. Covered by Cunningham. Back to Young. The 3. Rebound by the Pistons. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Cunningham Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And it's easy to see why so many
changing it up here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And for Chicago, they got Jalen Duren, MP out there with Powell. Then there's Jason Tatum. Powell with it, now defended by Cunningham. Now Young. Outside, Duren. Young outside. MP with the long triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Young with the steal. Tatum outside. Young outside. Shoots the 3. Down it goes for 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
MP against Cunningham. 18 feet away. Duren pulls it down.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Young fires, and again. For 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons dancers. Let's dance, please.
Pistons trail by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left to play here in the 4th. Cunningham. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
To find some sort of momentum.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance.
Returning to out of the game for our one giveaway. All the fans attended with
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
Doris, when we saw these two teams come up on the schedule, this was one you and I were looking forward to.
Oh, my goodness. This was one I've had circled for sure. And the reason, two teams that executed a high level, and boy, do they play at breakneck speed.
Pass to Bailey. To the inside. Utah moving the ball around. Payton, no good. And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Jason Tatum. MP is out there with Powell. Then it's Duran.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
at the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I spoke with the Jazz head coach for a bit. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Back to you, Ryan.
And Allie, thanks. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous. Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Tatum finds Young. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
You got to be ready to fire off a pass, and credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all.
Over to the left wing. Down low. Here's Payton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bailey. In the game against Denver, very impressive. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Traore checked in for Powell. Here's Payton off the inbound pass. Utah with another miss.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Payton with a steal. Pass to Bailey. Payton against Young. Puts it up from 15. Duran with a rebound.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize. Back
to Young. The three is up. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz trail by 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Perkins, the pass to Payton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Bailey. And it's Chicago with a board. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Here's Bailey. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah.
Attention.
Making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Powell, he's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Morant. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Swift, the pass to Perkins. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Utah making a switch here.
Substitution for your Jazz. Number 52, Nixon.
Here's Nixon. 8 points in his last timeout. Shot clock at 6. Thompson. And another miss by Utah. For Chicago, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And so in the game for the Bulls, MP is out there with Powell. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Jason Tatum. Utah leading. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He had 39 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
MP, the pass to Tatum, back to Young. Chicago passing it around. Outside Tatum, from behind the arc. JT for 3.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Utah, MP shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Swift. There's a minute 12 left in the first half. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Young finds Tatum. Back to MP. It's Powell on the wing. Young from long range. The shot comes out. The Jazz have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Powell. No points so far. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Powell.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Utah trailing here. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Nixon. Here's Bailey. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Thompson left side. Gets an open look and hits it. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
Here's Powell. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Utah ahead, up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through. All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week for both conferences. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Bailey. He's out there with Asar Thompson. And it's Perkins in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Perkins. To the middle. Thompson, no good. Bulls leading by 4. Powell outside. Back to Young. There's the triple. Another 3 for Chicago.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is gold. Number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Perkins. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Perkins has got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
It counts! And the foul! That one on Tatum.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Utah shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the inside. Here's Bailey. Misses from close range.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Young from long range. MP buries the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Jazz trail by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Bailey. Deflected. MP inside. Defended by Thompson. And Young slams it in.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back to you.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Torres checked in for Chicago. Clock at 6. Pass to Swift. They need this. Chicago with a rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And the dunk by Duran.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On on the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
MP against Payton. Down low. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Toure. And here's MP from outside. Chicago passing it around. Puts up a deep 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Young's got 32 points.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Swift, the pass to Bailey. Here's Swift. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. To the paint. The ball's knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touches glass.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
On the court for the Bulls. Here's Bailey. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Young up top. He launches, knocks down the trifecta.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Bailey. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. The Bulls making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Bulls leading by 16. Young connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Payton against MP. Perkins, pass to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the pick. Lets it fly from 18. And counted.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. With Steve Nash and Devin Booker partnered up, Greg in the backcourt, this team is in excellent hands.
No doubt, Nash is a passing genius who can manipulate the defense at will, and Booker is a next-level scorer who has a knack for hitting the tough shots. And they're both equally gifted playing on and off the ball.
Yeah, this sounds like a dream duo for Suns fans, doesn't it?
And a nightmare duo for the opposition. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
2 points, that one goes.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Brown's shot is off. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Johnson wide open, he fires. And his first shot of the game, no good. And here's Las Vegas. Pass to Magbagor. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Now Booker kicks it out to Johnson. Nash, the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Stoudemire. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. Stoudemire's got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Lillard way outside. Rebound by the Suns. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Brown against Johnson. Over Brown. The 19-footer is on the money. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Brown finds Banchero. Las Vegas again missing. Suns lead by 3. Marion passes to Nash. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Marion. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. And it's the Suns to start out. Johnson against Brown. Stoudemire with a screen on Brown. Sweet move. That one good for 2.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Pass to Lillard. Here's Brown. For 3, Edwards. And the 3 ball is good.
Making it rain a little from outside.
Suns on offense. Booker outside. Lillard against Nash. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Traps in the tray.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Here's Banchero for 3. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that one, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already...
Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And with a good feel for the game, Booker sensed the right time.
And it's the Suns to start out. Now, here's Nash. The wide open look here for Marion. And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Johnson. And it's Marion in the corner. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to Edwards. Brown with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. 3-pointer, Lillard. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
And that one drops for him.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Brown. And it's the Suns to start out. Nash against Lillard. Nash kicks to Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nifty move. He lays it in.
Well, great handles, and I like how he finished it off with the bucket.
Lillard outside. He's looking for Stoudemire and finds him. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Stoudemire, and the jam by Stoudemire.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
It's stolen by Stoudemire. Booker the back. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Johnson, the pass to Lowry. Here's Vandersloot. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
And the defense has to be better prepared. You got to be right up on her as the pass is coming her way.
Blocking foul call. Vandersloot. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. It's a three-point game. Good on the three-point shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Marion outside. Stoudemire with a screen on Johnson. Marion dishes to Stoudemire, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Pass to Vandersloot. Bosch kicks to Lowry. Back to Bosch. Lowry dishes to Bosch. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. A shot by Wilson, no good. Stoudemire against Wilson. Johnson outside. Now Marion. Here's Stoudemire.
And you got to be careful guarding Stoudemire because he is clever at drawing fouls. Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Wilson. Outside Lowry. Good on the triple. Lowry's got 6.
Well, he's been doing it for such a long time. The defense has to play Lowry tougher from 3.
Johnson outside. Now here's Stoudemire. Now Nash takes the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, with the height advantage that he has, he knew he could put it up over the top of the defender.
Lowry kicks to Wilson. From deep, Johnson sinks the triple.
That's an assertive play by Johnson. He was really looking to answer that last one.
It's Marion with the drive. Bosch grabs the miss. Lowry against Marion. Pass to Vandersloot. Jacks up a three. Johnson can't hit. And here's Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Here's Marion. Stoudemire inside. Chalk up 2 there. Stoudemire's got his second basket of the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Johnson. A 3. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. 6 points for him.
Johnson letting it fly in a hurry.
Pass to Chambers. And there's a minute 45 left in the first. Here's Stoudemire. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Bosch will bring it up for Las Vegas. 3-point lead. Johnson in the corner. And here's Young from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds in this game. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Here's Wilson after Amari Stoudemire's bucket. Here's Bosch. Lays it up off the glass.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop him?
Nash outside. Pass to Stoudemire. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, you got to hit him more than that to prevent the basket. Nice focus right there.
Bosch passes to Young. The 3 from Johnson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
Pass to Chambers. Nash with no one around. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Las Vegas leading by 4. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Wilson. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Well, if she gets that look from deep, she's going to take it. And normally, she's going to make it.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track. Disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And here's Kidd from the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Las Vegas leads by 7. And the second... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
From deep, Johnson, the basket good, off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Phoenix trails by 8. For 3, Kidd. It's rebounded by West. Pass to Vandersloot. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Johnson. Again, Las Vegas score.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
On the wing, Booker. It's stolen by Cunningham. To the paint, here's West, and he slams it down right on top of Amari.
Well, he saw his moment and put on a show. That was pretty spectacular.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And here are the Suns now. A 12-point game. Can they get it? Stoudemire with the bucket. Stoudemire's got 14 points for the game.
And guys, Stoudemire has the potential to do this every night. Excited to see how he grows in this league.
Lowry can't get it to go. So it's Phoenix now. Johnson outside. Stoudemire with a screen on Lowry. Johnson kicks to Davis. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Cunningham right side. Pass to Vandersloot. Three-pointer, Lowry. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Phoenix trails by 10. And here is Johnson. Booker looking around. Stoudemire dishes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Booker against Cunningham. Pass to Vandersloot. Now here's Cunningham. Johnson from outside. And Devin Booker pulls it down. It's Marion with the drive. Out to Stoudemire. Johnson against Lowry. On the wing, Marion. 18 feet out. Johnson with the rebound. Las Vegas leading by 10. Cunningham outside. Launches it. Las Vegas again missing. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Davis, the pass to Stoudemire. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Stoudemire's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring down.
So for the Suns, Marley's checked in for Davis, and it's Nash in for Devin Booker. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Marion is out there with Marley. Then it's Nash. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Shot by Marion, no good. And here's Las Vegas. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. To the left wing. Lowry for 3. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Lowry's got 9.
Lowry can be dangerous from deep. The defense has to guard him better than this.
Marley with a screen on Bosch. Marion kicks to Marley. Here's Stoudemire. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lowry against Nash. Second shot opportunity. It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire is a menace on the glass. He's someone you've got to keep a body on.
Irving from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stoudemire's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Marley against Johnson. Here's Stoudemire. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Las Vegas leading by 9. A floater. And Johnson with the lay-in good. And 11 points for Jalen Johnson.
All right, we know Johnson favors these close-in looks. He likes a sure thing.
Here's Johnson. Scores off the crossover.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And that does it for the first half of play. Las Vegas ahead. They're up by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Amari Stoudemire having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Bosch passes to Wilson. Johnson kicks to Lowry. Off target from outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead has cut down to 5 on the bucket for Marion.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And we see the offensive IQ of Lowry, able to pick up some contact there on the dribble.
Las Vegas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. Phoenix trails by 7. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Wilson. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
Johnson outside. Back to Nash. Suns moving the ball around. Marion gets it to go.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
From outside the arc. Bosch passes to Wilson. Here's Vandersloot. Drills the three-pointer.
Catch and shoot looks are generally high percentage, especially when she's shooting.
And here's Nash. 6 points for him. Here's Booker, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Here's Wilson, and another 3 for Las Vegas.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Stoudemire finds Booker. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Stoudemire, and the jam by Stoudemire.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim, and with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
Pass to Wilson. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
With that corner 3. She provides spacing side to side, stretching out that court.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Outside Lowry. Johnson for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Phoenix trails by 11. And it's Nash at the elbow. Marion outside. Stoudemire inside. He's up against Bosch. And it's Stoudemire missing. Wilson left side. From deep, Johnson. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 16-7 run. Lowry passes to Bosch. Here's Wilson out to the right wing. Vandersloot, and another 3 for Las Vegas.
She cashes in off the pass, catching and connecting with the Jet.
Marion passes to Booker. Booker going to work inside.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Bosch kicks to Lowry. Johnson outside. Pass to Vandersloot. Outside Lowry. And here is Johnson from downtown. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Okay, wow. She really let that one fly. I love her confidence.
High defense on him. Kicks it out to Booker. Now here's Stoudemire. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Marion. And it's sent back by Bosch. They get it back, and the shot goes in. Here's Vandersloot. Johnson from outside.
Wow! Huge buzzer beater. I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's Las Vegas, taking a 19-point lead into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. West is out there with Jalen Johnson. And it's Young. Then there's Lowry. And it's Cunningham in at the 3 spot.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Davis, the pass to Johnson. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And Johnson with the stop.
And a big-time scoring night from Johnson continues. This guy has solidified himself as a very good prop.
Pass to Stoudemire. Over West. Stoudemire, no good.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Phoenix trails by 21. Here's Marion. Driving inside. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
West inside. Guarded by Stoudemire. And it's West missing. Tipped away. The dunk by Mark West.
Caught the defense sleeping and sets up a wide open shot.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Jalen Johnson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Let's it go from 14. And there's Nat. That's good on the assist by Stoudemire.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Driving to the basket. On the wing, Johnson. Now recovering. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
The play does its job, getting someone free to fire off a shot.
Phoenix trails by 17. Inside, here's Stoudemire. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Stoudemire's got 12 points in just the second half.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter. Such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
Free throw dropped for Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry.
And so Lowry nails both of them. Third minute. Of action now gone here in the fourth. Booker outside.
2 minutes.
Bosch against Stoudemire. Over Bosch. A shot by Stoudemire, no good. Las Vegas leading by 17. Bosch passes to Wilson. Bosch dishes to Johnson. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Pass to Vandersloot. Clock at 6. Here's Bosch. Here's Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. Phoenix trails by 17. Buries the deep ball.
The defense has to be more wary of his willingness to kick it out. They got burned there.
Now Cunningham. Here's Johnson. Young fires. He's off from 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's off. Moving against Scott. Lays it in off the window.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th. There's the pick. And the 3 misses. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Johnson. And the shot goes in.
Johnson.
Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Johnson outside. Shoots the 3. 3. Good. We see Las Vegas taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well,
Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais. De la vidéo.